Hi there, ho there, happy day, everybody. Let's have fun and be totally lazy because being lazy is the best part of being a human. Hello, everybody. It's Monday again. Hi, it's Monday James here reporting from Monday James headquarters to give you a little lowdown on what's going on with things. I'll tell you first off, I'm a little sleepy today. I'm not going to lie to you. The weekend was really great, but also very, very exhausting. And I haven't really been drinking much in the last few weeks for kind of no good reason besides I sort of felt like not drinking. But then last night I decided to have some wine, so I had a bunch of wine, but I had, it was several glasses of wine. And let me tell you something, when you haven't been drinking for a while and you have some wine, your sleep gets funny and you wake up sleepy. Fun lesson to learn at my advanced age. I'll survive. I'm a human being. I'll fight back from it, but I'm just a little bit wobbly this morning, so gonna be all right. Not even hungover, just like sleepy, Some days, also the dog, kicked me a few times in the night, as she sometimes will do. She'll shift position, then kick me with the back leg, which is always charming at 4 in the morning. Get kicked in the ribs or face by a bulldog who is not awake and hence totally unaware that she has done so. Very charming. So, like I said, last weekend was a hoot and a holler. A couple of double headers, a couple of really great rock and roll gigs, a couple of really great folk gigs. I love my job. I love my band. I love my friends. I love the things that I do with my time, mostly. And last week was a good experience of that. I spent some time working with a friend for a little bit in the afternoons. Made a lot of good music, especially Saturday. We played, KTO played The Boat up in North Austin, which is, I'm not sure why it's just, a outdoor wooden stage with no ceiling and, but somehow we just go off on that stage. I don't know what it is. So we're back there again in September for Pirate Day, which should be a hoot and a holler as well. Great solo gig out at Fiesta Winery on Saturday. That was a really lovely time. It's a beautiful place. I'd love to be out there. I'm not going to run down the whole thing. I had a great weekend. A lot of great work, a lot of great songs sung by me. But also Saturday is one of those days where I woke up at 8 in the morning, left the house by 9, drove 2 hours, played 4 hours, drove 2 hours, played 3 hours of rock show, drove 40 minutes, 25 minutes, and got home at about 11:30. Poor doggo. I mean, no wonder she kicked me. She's just lonely. I get it. I don't blame her. She had a walk. She had a friend came by and walked her. Don't worry, she's fine. She's a good girl. But long weekend, good weekend, wonderful time. Happy to be alive here on Monday, as per usual. What else do I have of any consequence? It's been kind of a weird sort of just work and sleep kind of a few days. So I don't really have any other kind of news besides that I worked and I slept. And I like working and I like sleeping. So that's, pretty good way to live life, I suppose. This week coming up, got a whole bunch of good stuff. Let's talk about it. Today, of course, is Monday. Hello, it's Monday James, reporting in from Monday James headquarters here in South Austin. Monday, I will be, of course, at the Blind Pig from 5 till 8 for the Welcome to the Working Week residency. I am there every Monday from 5 till 8 for the Welcome to the Working Week residency. I get to sing kind of whatever I want. Today, I think maybe 90s Day. Not really sure why, just kind of in that mood. So today I think it'll be 90s Day at the Blind Pig. Should be a lot of fun. My 90s tends to be a lot weirder than most people's 90s, so come get some deep cuts and some interesting shit that you probably forgot you knew and loved, or that you haven't heard yet, even though it's 30 years old at this point and you should have heard it. I'll play it for you today. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thursday night, I will be making my debut at the old Pal Tavern in Lockhart. It's supposed to be a really, really cool place. Looking forward to that a great deal. I've been trying to get into there for a couple of years now, so I'm pretty excited to do it. I'll be playing there from 7 till 9. I love Lockhart. It's just a cool little town. I'm very pleased to get down there. And I will be, I'm sure, getting back soon to my dear load off fannies, which I love so much. But you gotta shake things up a little bit. So we're gonna try out Old Pal and see how that goes. Looking forward to that very much. It's supposed to be a really cool place to hang out and play, and I have not had a chance to do so yet. So I'll let you know, or you can come down on Thursday with me. Maybe not with me. I've only got room in the car for one person, but come down on Thursday to the show at the Old Pal Tavern, and we can all find out together how cool it actually is. Friday, I have an afternoon private gig. That's a fun one. Actually, brief sidebar. Last week, I had a solo gig, a private gig at an old folks home. I do some old folks homes here and there because I love singing old country songs. You know who likes old country songs? Old country folk. So I've been playing a lot of old folks homes off and on in my time here, and I had a new one last week that I had not been to before. And a thing that happens, I'm obsessive about time, which I hate, to be clear. I don't ever like knowing what time it is. It pleases me to no end, not at all, to know what time it is. I hate knowing what time it is, but I also, for a folk gig with PA and stuff, I try to be an hour early just so I have time to set up. And, I can do it real fast, but I don't like to. I'd rather take 45 minutes and kind of poke around and whatever. For a rock gig, I try to get 90 minutes or even 2 hours to set up for a rock gig, even though, again, I can do it in 10, but, I don't like to rush. So, and for an old folks home gig, usually I don't do a lot of PA equipment. I just kind of usually just, depending what kind of room it is, I'll just sing loud, and play loud. But this is a new place, and I'm trying to make a good impression. And I sort of thought, well, let's get there. I don't know where it is either, so I'm like, let's get there a half hour early, which is more, most of the ones I do, I'll show up like 15 minutes, 10 minutes early, because that's all I got to do is walk in, just put up my lyrics and my guitar, and I'm good to go. But yeah, half an hour, 30 minutes seems like a reasonable show up time for this. And so I'm looking at my phone, I'll check it on the GPS, it's 30 minutes away. I'm like, cool, all right, it's a 2:30 show. 30 minutes away. I want to be there 30 minutes early. So I'll leave at 2. Be fine. Plenty of time. For like 3 days, I had that math in my head. Leave at 2 o'clock, to drive half an hour, and get there half an hour early for a 2:30 show. Maybe you've done the math by this point and recognized that's not how time works at all. And I did not realize it until I was literally getting in the car at 2 o'clock. I was at Merfolk's having a coffee, hanging out. I absolutely was ready to leave at 1:30, but I didn't. And I got out and I got in the car and I had missed a call from the guy that ran the thing because he had some questions about paperwork. He's like, give me a call back. And as I get in the car, I'm like, yeah, I'll give him a call. I'll let him know I'm going to be there in half an hour, which is 2:30, which is, that's not going to work, is it? Fortunately, they were very kind about the whole thing and understood that, accidents happen. This happened, about once a year. This happens to me, where I just forget how to tell time. I forget how to do math. And so far, knock on my desk, so far it has never bitten me in the ass too hard. Once was for a rock show where, again, I wanted 90 minutes or more to set up, and I thought that if I left my house at 6 to drive 40 minutes, that would give me an hour and a half before a 7 o'clock start. Not true. So who knows? Math is hard. I'm a guitar player. I can't count, as we all know. So, yeah, that was fun. Fortunately, they were fine with it. I was playing by 2:40, and I got there at 2:33 or something like that. So I can do this thing real fast. And the residents like me very much, and they hired me again for October, which is great, and actually told me to submit my invoice for more than we had agreed on, which is also great. Lovely people. Looking forward to getting back out there. Anyway, got another one on Friday in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, but you can't come to it unless you're an old folk at the old folks' home. It's not a public gig. Sorry. Friday. Private gig in the afternoon, and then in the evening, having told that story, now forgotten what I'm doing that evening. I have a gig. Oh, it's a summit up in Georgetown at the Rivery Park. It's a little hard to describe this gig. It is kind of like a little. It's like a little like planned community kind of thing, where it's like apartments and condos and like a hotel and restaurants and stuff. And it's a little kind of like green out in front of a handful of restaurants, and there's a little. I wouldn't quite call it a stage, but it's sort of a stage. And you just they have musicians come out on Fridays and Saturdays, and it's I've been playing it off and on for a couple of years. They've actually put out some seating now, which is nice. Like people can actually come out, like hang out and watch you play if they want to. But it's always really chill. It's outdoors. It's free. It's in Georgetown, which is a bit of a hike, but who the hell, it's Georgetown. What are you gonna do? 5:30. I'm playing that one. 5:30 to 8:30. And that's a very low key. It's like kids running around, and like you can bring your kids, you can bring your dog. There's like a ping pong table. There's like some cornhole stuff. You can come by. You can go to the restaurant, get a beer, come out and sit and watch. Cool gig. Looking forward to that summit. It's fun. Played it for the first time this year with Ben a couple months or so ago. We had a really great time. So it has gotten actually a lot more feasible to like go hang out and watch the musicians and not just like walk past and stand there confusedly. So that's really cool. Saturday, have a double header of duo shows with Justin from Kathleen Turner Overdrive because Ben, of course, is at home across the pond. So I will not be playing with him this month because he is very far away. So Justin and I are doing a couple of duo shows, which I affectionately refer to as KT. Oh, just those two. But we will be at the White Tiger on South Congress from 3 until 6, and then the Four Seasons Bar from 8 until 11. So if you wanted to go from like a touristy shot bar on South Congress to the Four Seasons in a single day, come live my weird life with me. Should be a lot of fun. I love Justin's a genuine pleasure to sing with and play with, and it's going to be a lot of acoustic versions of 80s songs, plus a few other whatever the hell we think of. So that's always really, really fun. He's a great dude, and I really enjoy making music with him. Sunday, I will be heading out to Hill Country for the Lost Draw Winery. Love that place. It's right. So they have a nice new location. They used to be in Fredericksburg. Now they're much closer. They're in Johnson City. Big, beautiful outdoor space. Nice indoor space as well. Lovely humans. Really excited to be out there again. So today, Blind Pig, 5 till 8. Thursday, Old Pal Tavern in Lockhart from 7 till 9. Friday, Summit at Rivery Park from 5:30 to 8:30. Saturday, KTO, just those two, at the White Tiger in the afternoon, 3 to 6, at the Four Seasons in the evening, 8 till 11. Sunday, out to Lost Draw Cellars in Johnson City from 2 until 5. Is that right, or is it 1 to 4? 1 to 4, 2 to 5. 2 to 5. 2 to 5 at Lost Draw on Sunday. Should be a great week. Should be a lot of fun. I hope y'all are staying cool and dry. It actually rained in this state a whole crap load all of a sudden, which would be nice to spread that out over time, but that's not how we do it here, apparently. Also, it'd be nice to, have flood warning systems that work and function and keep people safe, but that's also apparently not a thing we do here. That's fine. That's cool. Obviously, our thoughts go out to all those who have struggled and lost houses and lives and everything else. What a wonderful time to be alive. Anyway, I'm trying to avoid talking about depressing things and these things. So, great to see you all. Come to a rock show, come to a folk show, come to a duo show, come to whatever show you want to come to. And I will see you this week or next week or the week after that. Cheers and thanks, and I love you.